Welcome to Tranquil Story Time. Whether you're tucking yourself into bed or just getting comfortable in your favorite chair, please take a moment to relax. $20,000 worth of rickety slot machines and digital poker game consoles disappeared into the rear of an unmarked moving van. Bryson Sonamine predicted the police raid would happen on July 10th, 2012, but he allowed the event to unfold naturally. He remained on site and made no resistance to the arrest. Bryson had many other businesses. Losing one among them didn't matter in the grand scheme. For months, the county struggled to pin down the Lucky Seven as a gambling den until today. This bus was an acceptable inconvenience. Bryson now knew who was to blame. Wary eyes peer into a rearview mirror. A police officer gazes through the steel divider separating the rear of the vehicle from the front. Ron Brinkman wipes sweat from his fatty jowl and runs greasy fingers through his thinning brown mop. He smirks at the criminal in the back seat. "Do you hate me, Bryson?" Bryson offers a tired glare. "We were friends." Ron Brinkman frowns. "Were? I've known you since childhood." "Maybe, but nowadays you're just a worthless backstabber." "I'm just doing my job." Ron twists the key. The black Crown Vic growls to life and churns forward. The warehouses of Waiakea Kai roll by as a squad car traverses the sleepy streets along Hilo Bay. After 8 p.m., few businesses remain open amid the neon luminescence of the local bars. The colors of the night kaleidoscope against the raindrops gathering on the passenger windows. Bryson presses close to the cage confining him. "I heard you quit as pastor of Faith Baptist Church." Ron Brinkman narrows his eyes through the rearview mirror. "Faith Baptist Church is none of your business." "I only ask because my sister attends Faith Baptist. She is your pianist." Ron squints in the rearview mirror. A thin, beady-eyed criminal hides behind a damp curtain of black hair. Sharp cheeks and pale features make him appear like a corpse dressed for burial in his dark suit and tie. Ron sees the resemblance. Bryson and his sister share similar gaunt features. "I didn't realize she was your sister," Ron says. Bryson scoffs. "It's been forever. I've lost touch with many people," Ron says. "When we were boys, you had a crush on my sister. You remember that, Ron?" Ron shifts uncomfortably. "She looks different now. You can't be mad if I fail to recognize her." "She's not why I'm mad. Besides, a former pastor and current police officer should be better with names and faces." Ron grimaces. "I'm a detective. I thought you'd notice that when I started showing up at your gaming club." Bryson grins. "I thought you were just down on your luck. Many weak lawmen seek remedy through the game of chance." "Well, I'm not weak. My investigation." "Your investigation is bullshit. I know you and your crooked henchmen only raided us to steal." Ron grinds his teeth and shrugs off the accusation. "How much did you pocket? 4? 5,000? I would have given you that money if you were a loyal friend." Bryson scowls as Ron writhes in the mirror. "You chose this life, Bryson. Why didn't you just run a reputable business like normal people?" Bryson smiles, reminiscing about his exploits during high school. Hawaii Youth Business Associates was a life-changing program. HYBA assured Bryson that a 4.0 GPA is not the key to success. Money is. Even with a 2.8, Bryson mastered entrepreneurship. Bryson found his calling, but his experience soon devolved. During high school, Bryson focused his industry towards media piracy, promoting underground raves, and the reselling of questionable goods. His HYBA instructors did not approve of his fringe ventures, but at the time his activities weren't illegal. Just like now, Hawaii County's policy on gambling is exploitable. I run a reputable business. You're the only crook here, Ron. I'm just doing my job. You pollute the streets with crime. Keep telling yourself that, Pastor. Your God must be merciful. Bryson bows his head sarcastically. You're the patron saint of hypocrites. Stealing from me is one thing, but stealing from a church? I didn't steal from the church, and I didn't steal from you either. You did. My hidden cameras will prove it. Ron frowns silently. His attention wavers as he ponders Bryson's words. Watch out! Bryson screams. Ron's foot hits the floor, sending the squad car into a flat slide. A drunken jaywalker hobbles away, mere feet from collision with the hood of the Crown Vic. Ron checks on his passenger. Bryson's eyes are wide and breath heavy, but otherwise he's unharmed. When shock wears off, Ron drives the squad car into an alleyway and shuts off the engine. Why are we stopping? Bryson panics, trying to escape his bindings. Ron, don't do this. Ron pounds his fist against the steering wheel and lowers his head. Shut up. Ron? He's crying. How do you do it, Bryson? Does your heart not break living like we do? The detective unsheathes his pistol and faces Bryson. The criminal turns to stone as the pistol levels. I have no guilt in what I do. Perhaps my sister's right. When I leave this mortal life, I will pay for my crimes. So will you, Ron. Are you willing to face your God after this? I have a family. I have bills and a sick child. I don't make nearly enough. The pistol's hammer snaps into place. We both do evil things to provide for the ones we love. The difference is, I have accepted my fate. It seems you have not. Ron, listen to your heart. That's enough. Get out. Ron unbinds Bryson's wrists and throws him prone on the alley floor. A shot rings. High school friends exchange no further words. The Crown Vic hums to life. Beneath the growl of the engine, a heart beats heavier than it ever has before. Light rain transforms into a dense torrent as the squad car creeps away into the darkness.